Hello YouTube world, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Alright, today I'm going to talk to you about the King Richard movie with Venus and Serena Williams and Will Smith playing as their father, King Richard. Now, it was very motivational, very inspirational. I felt it. It was very touching. I felt like every part of that movie, they kind of looked at, King Richard as, being kind of like a crazy father, saying stuff about his daughters. He was raising a lot of kids. He was in the household with 5 daughters, and he said that he had watched a tennis match and seen the tennis player get so much money or whatever, and was like, hey, I make this much money or whatever a year, and this seems like the way to go. That's what he said. So he said he sat down and wrote out like a 78-page plan, and so him and his wife had 2 more daughters, Venus and Serena Williams. He took them out to the court all the time, while implementing his plan, training them, doing the best he could do. And he got to the point where, he reached out and he found them a professional coach. And there was always a reluctance and a holdback, but at the same time, he's in Compton, and I've never been to Compton, but you've seen the movies, you've seen the they in the hood, so there's a lot of gang activity, all of that. And his oldest daughter, or whatever, at the time she was like 16, was being harassed by one of the gang members, or whatever. I guess I would say like the leader of the gang, and this is like one of my favorite scenes in the movie. And after I had watched it, I had texted my brother about it. It was like, okay, he's out there, hitting around at the tennis court, and like, I just want you to understand that the outlook of it is, at that time frame, black people didn't play tennis. It's sort of like some of the other sports, like golf. There's a lot of they want us to stick to like basketball and football and to a lesser extent baseball. But yeah, so there's a scene where he gets jumped by the guy that's haggling his daughter and the rest of his crew. And then he just can't take it anymore, so he driving around looking for him, trying to take him out. He's had enough. He was like, I'm not going to get jumped on, beat on, while I'm trying to, raise my daughter to, ultimately she becomes the valedictorian. So he goes, he finds the guy and his people, and he works security, so he has a gun. He goes to the he parks in the alley and goes walking towards the they're eating or whatever, and he goes walking towards where they're eating at to go get, I think he's really just going after the main guy, but in the moment that it takes him to get out of the alley, get out of the car, get out of the alley, and get to almost trying to walk across the street, a drive-by happens. And you know who the only person that gets taken out in that situation? The guy that's harassing his daughter. And I said this, look at God. So there's a lot of times where you never know what God has for you. There's always a ram in the bush. So when you're ready to give up or give in, just let God handle it. And you never know what that would mean or what that might be, and how that might come across, but please know that He is looking out for you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and you should definitely do what is right. Right will always, if you're on the right path, God will let you know. And this movie, King Richard. That's the movie that Will got the Oscar for, and I understand why he got the Oscar. It's well deserved, you know. Very emotional, very intense, and by the end of the movie, it goes on to say that Venus is like the greatest player in the world, you know, and won like 5 times. Meanwhile, Serena is known to be, as he planned it and predicted it, the greatest of all time, the GOAT. I don't know, that's the new term, the GOAT. And yes, you know, and boy, have they developed from then to now. And just to see her, I feel like they said in the movie, her first time in the world tournament, and when she went back to California for the tournament or whatever, had she had beaten the world championship at the time, which was like girl from Spain, then it would have been the biggest upset since Ali Frazier, and you know, that would have been intense. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully this has been very motivational to you. Hopefully you get something out of it. And don't forget to check out the King Richard movie. It is very good, and it's, you know, black girl magic is all I can say. It gives you very, very inspirational, many tears shed. I appreciate it. Shout out, you know, to the Serena sisters. The Williams sisters, Venus and Serena. Peace. Hello, YouTube world. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop hot content like this. And stay tuned for the next video.